This is a question involving refraction. So we have been given there is a beam of light which is passing from medium X into medium Y. As we can see that the light ray is actually bending away from the normal. So how do we approach these questions? In all questions of refraction, always start with the Snell's law. Now Snell's law states that the product of the refractive index n with the sine of the angle of incidence is always a constant. N sine theta is a constant. So let's apply that logic here. In the medium X, let's say the refractive index is Nx. So Nx stands for the refractive index for the medium X multiplied by sine of the angle in that medium. So if you observe this diagram, theta I is the angle of the beam with respect to the normal in the medium X. So we will write sine of theta I will be equal to the n sine theta for the medium y, which will be written as ny multiplied by sine of the angle in medium y is theta r. So we write theta r. Now in the question, it's given if the angle of incidence of light increases, which means theta I is increasing. Which of the following changes can be implemented to keep the angle of refraction the same? Angle of refraction is theta r. So first of all, let us make sine theta r as the subject to figure out on what parameters theta r depends. So if you make sine theta r as the subject, we will write nx sine theta I divided by ny. It's given the angle of incidence of the light increases, which implies theta I is increasing. Now we want the theta r to be the same. Now if theta I is increasing, for theta r to be constant, the nx value should decrease. So let's write down nx value should decrease. Let's repeat. Since theta r is a constant, which means this entire right-hand side needs to be constant, but theta I was increasing, that is only possible if nx is decreasing, which means if we look at the statement 1, medium x can be replaced with another medium with a lower refractive index. This, in fact, is correct, which makes the statement 2 incorrect. Likewise, if we look at ny, again, theta r is supposed to be constant. And if your theta I is increasing, so ny also has to increase. So we can say that theta r, the sine theta r is directly proportional to sine theta I divided by ny. Now in the question, theta I is increasing. So ny also needs to increase. Only then the sine theta r will be a constant. So that's why medium y can be replaced with another medium with a higher refractive index. So ny needs to increase, which means statement 3 is correct, which means our final answer is option B, 1 and 3 only.